So I just want to talk about motivation or like lack of procrastination because there's so many reasons why people are unmotivated to do things, and I just want to break it down because it's very multifactorial. There's several different things going on. So when someone feels overwhelmed, I would like you to ask, do I care but feel unable? So that's actually burnout. Your body is just burning out. You don't have enough energy to actually do something, even though you care about it, you want to do it. Can I act but don't care? That's more a boredom thing, like or a meaning thing. Like you now have to reassess and see if you are still interested in that thing that you're trying to do. Meaning, do I want to act but can't start? That's overwhelmed. That's being overwhelmed, and that happens a lot nowadays because we're bombarded by everything. So being overwhelmed is not a abstract thing anymore. It's a common thing. So a lot of times you just have to calm. You have to just sit down, relax, and a lot of times it's because you are jumping from the beginning to the end and you're not seeing the steps in between. And by doing the steps in between, the thing that you want to achieve or want to do does not seem as overwhelming anymore, or is just easier. Am I avoiding something specific? That's anxiety. You're just having this anxiety loop. So a lot of procrastination either stems from anxiety or it will create anxiety because it's this loop. And then you just have to analyze and see if it's because you're overwhelmed by it, or you don't really care about it, or you have no energy to do it. Do I keep stopping over time? So, again, this is a drift. So, it's a combination of meaning and mind. So, again, you just have to unpack it and really be honest with you if you want to continue doing that or not, and just seeing that. So most people mislabel everything as I'm unmotivated, but it's usually either an energy problem, like you're just exhausted, you have burnout, a processing problem, which is I'm not talking about a learning disability. I'm just talking that your mind is just really all over the place and you can't really concentrate and you're just overwhelmed. And then a directional problem, meaning you just the purpose, the meaning is not there anymore, and maybe it has shifted. During our days, I mean, every stage of our life, we're gonna have different purposes. We're gonna find new meanings in life. Our energy ebbs and flows, I mean, a lot of things change, and we just need to have the tools to be able to not judge ourselves or each other, but just to be calm and figure and kind of divide it into situations that are not overwhelming that we can deal with. And so also, instead of saying I'm being lazy, you can think of it as your brain is protecting you from something it thinks is a threat. So, for example, if you don't have enough energy to go to gym, you're actually going to talk yourself out of going to gym, but you don't really realize that your mind and your body are communicating, and you think you're lazy, but actually they've already decided that you just don't have enough energy for that. So, I mean, obviously I'm not talking about, of course it could be like you're just, whatever. But I'm just talking about it on a biological physiology plane. So, if your brain thinks that something is a threat, that is actually a solvable problem. Like I say, you just pick it apart and you really just try to make it as simple as, or simpler as you can. And your brain is like a computer. It really is. So your brain is running a very simple question. And that question is this worth approaching it, or should I avoid it? Because usually you don't have the energy for it or the capacity for it. But it's a solvable thing, and it's going to take patience to do this. It's just like going to a gym. You're not going to be able to lift a car weight right away. Your capacity has to grow, just like anything. Your cardio capacity, your physical capacity, your mental capacity. We are growing these things, and they take a little bit of time and really good nutrition and really good food, but a lot of really positive thoughts, and just knowing that these are doable things and goals that can be achieved. Okay, bye for now.